I'm happy that we won. We got the 3 points. We really, really had problems in the first half, controlling the game or not even controlling the game, but finding solutions up front. Um, but maybe I would take it on me because the way I was thinking in the first half, the way we should play, um, maybe it was a little bit too complicated, and we had just a few days to train this. We adjusted in the second half, the build-up with Abdul stopping, and then to build up with three, and to have our wingers inside and our fullbacks outside to make crosses, and our wingers inside. So we changed the side of Fatau and Kamadin so that when they get inside, they can have some shots. And then I think this really worked in the second half. We had a lot of shots on the goal, a lot of good positioning, also defensively, much better than in the first half. And I think then at the end we deserved to win. Still, I think, like I said before, this Central African Republic have a very good team, very good on counters. We didn't protect it our half well when we lost the ball, and this is really something which we have to improve on. But it starts with the pressing up front. So one is we have to put pressure on the player who's playing the ball. And the second thing is we have to drop much more, not to get played behind us.
Right, and before the game, you said at your premier press conference, you're always happy when you come there. That was a fantastic atmosphere. I know that pushed the team. What do you have to say to the Kumasi fans?
Yeah, like always, thank you. It was massive. The support was massive from the start. Even though when we were 2-1 behind, they pushed us forward. We played better. So one, the fans. Then also, I think the rain helped us to play faster and to have control and play past balls. So thank you to God for letting it rain. I think it was really good for our players. And thank you to Kumasi for always supporting us.
Please make sure straight to the point, please.
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity. My name is Nana Franklin at TVXY. Your defense made a lot of mistakes in defense. This is World Cup qualifying. There are mistakes, you don't do them, you get punished. I realized down number 6 rule, who will provide a shield for the defense in the first half, we didn't see. What happened? Can you tell us what happened?
I said it already when you listen closely. We had problems up front in pressing the ball after we lost it. It was not a number 6 thing. Then surely there were some duels which we would have won or should have won, and it came to their favor. But what we have to improve is when the ball is open that we drop, so that there is no space behind us. And when they play short, we can press. This it's actually, when I say this, in theory it's simple, but in practice it's about recognition of the situation, recognition of an open ball, and then taking the right decision to drop. That's all. But big congratulations for me. The positive stands over the negatives, and second half, how we came back, how Jordan scored, and this is one thing that I think we have to mention: the positive spirit, despite being behind away in Mali, and now here again, to come back, to be mentally strong, to come back. And this is also the reason also why I thank Kumasi, because they are supporting us. Even though we were behind, they were supporting us. And like I said, big thanks to the team for having this mentality, this team spirit to come back after you're down.
Yeah. My name is Yao from GT Sports Plus. Coach, first question: what was the most important part of the game for you? The most important part of the game?
Today's game.
That's the first question.
The most important thing is the mentality of the players. The mentality of the players to believe in what I told them and how we should play, and then they delivered. And it's so difficult. Our players are coming from all different parts of Europe, and we come together, and then we have to find the same idea. It's very difficult. I'm very proud of the boys that they delivered in the second half.
Coach, my name is Fifi Manfred. I'm with Lab and Ishram. spoke about the attacking transitions of the Central Africans. We spoke about it yesterday. We conceded from 2 goals of that. And I know you reviewed the footage, but just before that ball get clipped behind our centre backs, 2 of our centre backs, I mean Jiku and then Salisu, all of them were on the same lane, flat footed. I don't know who was supposed to be the aggressor, who was supposed to read the situation to step into the midfield to make out that danger. But that was something that I didn't really understand. Finally, why did you opt to go for Fatah and then Kamaldeen on those wings before you switched up in the second half? What was the idea? Because they didn't seem to get that result that probably you were expecting to get in the first half.
It's always easy to ask why when things don't happen. It would be also nice that if you ask why when things happen. So, there are so many ways to win. We can also just bring in tall players and bring long balls. So many different ideas. And I had this idea, and I saw it didn't work, and then I changed. And it was good for me to work. Why it didn't work, I really have to analyze. So, like I said, I will take it on me. Maybe the idea was not good. I'll take it. Maybe or not maybe, I know that the players still can do better. And at least we shouldn't concede 2 goals in the first half. And like you said, the problem is in practical. If you're standing on the field, who should drop and who should stand on the man? And if the ball is very centrally, it's difficult. If the ball is one side, it's normally more the player who's on the side of the ball who steps up and the other will cover. But the balls were a little bit more centrally, and so the communication between the two defenders was not good. But we have to improve on that, and we will have a look at it, and then it will be better. Like I said,
the second half was brilliant. I just wanted to add to that.
Thank you very much.
It would be unfair to me to ask the question. The second half was brilliant. Everything was brilliant.
Thank you. It's nice to hear something positive.
Coach, my name is Sani. I'm asking you and SoccerCenter.com. Will you say Kondombia's impact in the first half caught you by surprise, looking at how he was distributing the balls and the floating balls? Will you say it's kind of caught you by surprise, so then adjusting his second half?
No, it wasn't a surprise. We knew it. We watched so many videos about him delivering balls to Mafuta, and they scored the same way 5 times before. So, but like I said, to talk about it, to even to train it, in theory, it's different. On the practical, is something else. And there we have to improve. But like I said, again, big compliment to the team for coming back that strong. For me, I focus much more on the positive things we can find in every game. Even if we would have won 4-1 or 4-0 or whatever, I can find always negative things. But please, let's try to focus on the positive thing we won. And the way they played under this pressure, 1-2 behind, the way we, not even the way we scored the goal, but the way we played throughout. And then also not allow too many chances was excellent.
Right, so the lady, then we're going for then this gentleman that we are done. Now time, Jordan has to talk to us. Please.
Thank you very much. My name is Florence Manuela Obisu from Boss FM for myself. Coach, latter part of the game, you substituted all, I think all the experienced players in your team. Jordan, top of Kudus, and Patel, who was making all the engagement for you, and this cost the third goal. Why? That is my question.
Third goal. I took them off. Patel, you know how old he is? You know how old he is? How old is Patel? You know how old he is? 21, maybe. He's not experienced. He's not experienced. So for me, for us, which is important, is to have fresh legs. And the problem is sometimes, especially when you played 4 days ago in Mali, 42 degrees, a lot of stress on the players, and there's a normal fatigue at the end of the season which comes to the players. And there's no choice. We have to change. And if I see that somebody is getting a little bit slower, not putting up the pressure, because then also they changed. I don't know if you saw it, but they changed some players, and they're bring fresh players, and they change their tactics also. So we also have to adapt to this. That's all to keep the result, and I'm happy that it worked. What maybe just to say, the free kick from Central African Republic was marvelous, really, really good, but it was not a foul. You know, it was not a foul. You know, it was just a normal duel, and for me, it was not a foul.